Hey Sting, welcome back.
This is Ava,
And Caden.
bringing you the noise for this week.
We've got a lot to get to, so let's jump right into it.
It's been getting so warm outside. I'm just so excited for summer.
Yeah, I usually like it a little cooler though.
Well, it sounds like the Ice Bucket Challenge is for you then.
Ava, the Ice Bucket Challenge already happened. But now that you say that, I think we have a story on that.
Great! I've been wanting to learn more about it. Take it away, team.
Recently going around the community has been the USC Ice Bucket Challenge, but many people don't understand the real meaning behind it.
The USC Ice Bucket Challenge is a ice bucket challenge to spread awareness of mental health. So you fill up a bucket full of ice water and you jump it on your head to spread mental health awareness.
I think it's mostly just to spread mental health awareness and to stop the stigma around it. The original Ice Bucket Challenge was from 2014 and it was supposed to support ALS, I believe, awareness. And that really helped that cause when it was more popular back then. So I think it's really cool that they kind of brought it back, but now to help more with mental health.
People don't just do this challenge because they get nominated.
There's a difference between just doing it because everyone else is doing it kind of thing. It's important to spread awareness for that and also get people to donate, because that was the whole point of the cause, was to spread awareness and then to donate to the cause that they were supporting. So when I recorded mine, I kind of mentioned that because I wanted to make sure you weren't just doing it for the views, you were doing it for the message and the purpose of the challenge in its entirety.
I chose to do it because I think it's really important to talk about mental health. It's a really important thing that affects me and my friends, and a lot of people go through it, and a lot of teenagers especially, and in high school it's a really big thing. So I think it's important to raise awareness for that and be able to share the story, because I did it and then I posted a description of what it was for directly after to show the message that's supposed to go with it.
This challenge has been a beneficial addition to the community in so many ways.
I think that the biggest benefit on the community is that people in our school and people in other schools have come together to spread awareness of this mental illness and make sure that people are okay and aren't suicidal or mentally ill.
The biggest benefit that it has on the community, again, it brings awareness, and it reminds people, because it's speak your mind, speak what's on your mind, and don't be afraid to. And it's a really big benefit because, again, it spreads quickly and it gets awareness out. And really, I just think that it's a good reminder for people to know that you can talk about what you feel.
The USC Ice Bucket Challenge has been a great way to bring the community together. This has been Abby and Megan.
That sounds like such a cool challenge.
Yeah, I did the Ice Bucket Challenge. It really made me appreciate how the people around us are trying to support mental health.
Yeah, speaking of appreciation, it was Teacher Appreciation a few weeks ago.
That's right, and SVC did something pretty special for our teachers here at Spectrum.
Oh really?
Yeah, and I think we have a story on it.
Great, take it away, team.
Here at Spectrum, there are many organizations. One of the lesser-known groups is SVC.
SVC is the Student Voice Collaborative.
Okay, the SVC is really an entity of our school that is aimed at giving students a voice in some of the decisions that administration makes and the direction that we take things here.
SVC is more than just an organization, though. There are also many things they have done here in the school.
There's a few things that we've done. We did the mirrors in the hallways, so those were pop-ups, something that we just kind of thought would be nice for people to have so they wouldn't run into people in the hallways. We've done some different teacher appreciation things in the past. Last year we did those stars.
They were part of establishing a plan, an initial plan for the parking lot that we have out here, the student parking lot. Some of the other things that they've been involved in really have to do with, again, climate and culture of our school. This week in general, we've experienced Teacher Appreciation Week. They've put a lot of this together.
SVC has done many things, but how do you even get into it?
Really, we recruit new members as they come into high school. And the way that we do that is we talk to the administrators over at the middle school, so Mr. Heineke and Miss Summerstad, and we take recommendations from them along with the counseling staff over there And then we extend offers, talk to those students when they're early in, when they come over as ninth graders at the beginning of the year. We have 13 members, and oftentimes what we'll do is we'll add an additional senior during that year, just so the seniors have a little bit more influence in the other grade levels.
Before SVC can make their decisions, they meet about it first.
The general basis of them is Leland and Skog will kind of direct it, and we'll have like a general topic we'll try and focus on each meeting, or start a project or something.
We all meet normally in Mr. Rusic's room, and we read through our norms first, and we talk about what our meeting's going to be like. We go through our agenda, and then sometimes we'll break off into different groups to talk about different things. Like during this whole last few months, we were talking about this week's teacher appreciation. So we'd break up into groups to talk about how we could better them and stuff like that.
SVC has made many changes here at Spectrum, and with the help of our staff, will continue to in the future. This has been Hayden, Tucker, and Caden, Noise News.
That was so sweet of SVC to recognize the teachers in that way.
You know who else gets recognized recently? The moms of the world.
Oh yeah, it was Mother's Day, wasn't it?
That's right. And we have a story on Mother's Day.
Nice. Take it away, team.
Mother's Day is a day of celebration for one's mother. It is a very important day to many people, but they all have different views on it.
I remember when I was younger, and I lived in DC at the time, we would take the train every summer and go to all of the museums, tackle each one because they were free during the summertime.
Not specific to any time because we do this a lot. But often when my mom and I go grocery shopping, we drive around for a little bit, either before or afterwards, and just listen to music. Sometimes it's music that only she likes, or sometimes it's only music that I like, but just share music tastes, and that's always really fun.
Some of my favorite memories with my mom is when I was still doing competition dance, and we would have to get up super early in the morning so that she could do my hair and makeup. So it was a lot of quality mother-daughter time, and then driving to competitions, we would jam out to music and just try and get hype before my performances. And that's one of my core memories.
Mom means nurture for me, and guidance, and sacrifice. I think a mother's place is to always put her child's first, and she always have to neglect herself in times like that, but that's unconditional love. And years beyond that sacrificial love comes back to them eventually.
I mean, a caregiver and just like a loving figure. Obviously, moms can do so much more than just take care of children, but I think that is a main role that my mother has had in my life. And so being able to see her care for me and watch me grow and help me grow, that's something that sticks with me, but also she's the strongest woman I know.
She prays for me a lot. I know she does. And she's always trying to network for me too, even though she's a nurse as well. She's always looking out for my back too.
Again, just always supporting me even when I can't really function. Like if I'm just really sick or after a surgery or something like that, just being there to comfort me and to help me.
She thrusted me into volleyball my freshman year. So I had to quit studio dance my 8th grade year, and going into school my freshman year, she basically signed me up for volleyball tryouts without telling me. And then she came into my room one day, threw a volleyball at me and said, "Here, you're going to go try out for the volleyball team." And that kind of sparked something that then inspired me throughout my entire high school career to just try new things, get involved. And now I am involved in so many things across the school, and it has helped build me into the person that I am. So without my mom kind of sparking that and being the person who signed me up for volleyball in the first place and pushed me out of my comfort zone, I don't think I would be the person I am today.
She's really good at sewing, very good. She can make a lot of things.
She's really good at painting, like really good. She doesn't do it often, and I don't know how she does it so well even without much practice, but like every time she just sits down and paints, it's always like a million times better than like what I could do.
So many things. But I think her talent is that she's very structured.
She is a spreadsheet gal. She will plan on everything super well on our calendar. She handles all of that. So she's very good at like management and organization.
Mothers across the globe have sacrificed a lot for their children, so it is important to express gratitude and appreciation for them. This is Maddie, AJ, and Naomi. AJ and Naomi.
Thanks, team. Now it's time for my favorite part of the show, sports.
Great, take it away, team.
Wait. Abby usually says she doesn't want to listen to sports or something.
Well, I'm not Abby.
You're right. Take it away.
Hey guys, it's Hayden with the sports. We have a pretty chill week for you. The only thing is on Tuesday, boys and girls varsity track have an invitational at Rockford High School against multiple schools. That's all we really have for this week. So back to you, Ava and Kaden.
Thanks, team.
Now we have a commercial to end the show today.
Yep, with the end of the year so soon, we wanted to give you a few reminders.
Over to you, commercial crew.
I am so excited.
Why?
Because the school year only has 3 days left.
That is pretty exciting. However, just because the year is ending, we still have some maintenance to do before the year ends. Like bringing home anything in your locker.
I know, you don't need to remind me.
As I was saying, you need to make sure your locker is fully cleaned out before you leave. That includes papers and any other items.
Well, my locker is already cleaned out, so I suppose that works for me.
Nice. You also have to make sure you bring your Chromebook and Chromebook charger, as well as a hotspot if you requested one on the last day of school so you can return it.
Right. I have all these things in my backpack, so I'm all good. Anything else?
Yes, actually. Do you have any sort of detention unserved?
Yeah, I do. Why do you ask?
Well, if you don't do it before the last day of school, then you'll miss out on the social hour and yearbook signing at the end of the day on Friday in order to complete your detention. If you don't do it then either, it'll transfer over into next year.
Oh, well, I guess I better complete my 5 hours of detention. I have so many people in line to sign my yearbook.
Exactly. Now that you know what we have to do you have any plan for maintenance?
Yup. Thanks for telling me all this.
Of course. I would hate to see you forget something and miss out on all the fun.
Before we sign off for the year, we have one last segment that's very important to us.
What is it?
You'll see. Take it away, team.
Hey, Spectrum. Welcome back to the Arts and Entertainment segment.
There's a girls basketball C team game against Parnassus Preparatory and girls JV varsity and boys varsity basketball based. This is Teddy with the sports segment. We'll start off with the boys varsity soccer. Yeah, I'm so excited. This is 2
It's homecoming week. I'm sure you're all looking forward to the big football game on Friday at 6:30. Let's talk to
That was so sweet. I'm really gonna miss you guys.
We're gonna miss you too, Ava.
Well, Sting, that's all the news we have for you this week.
This has been Caden.
And Ava.
Keeping you.
Wait, did I miss filming?
Oh. I'm gonna win. Let's go!
Bryce, loser's bracket.